Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'm glad you joined me. Today's going to be fun. Today is going to be different than we've done a few of the workouts the past few weeks. I'm excited for it to see how it goes. All you're going to need for today is some kind of weight, whatever it be. Maybe you have a single dumbbell or a pair of dumbbells or a kettlebell or a barbell. Whatever you have, we're going to make it work. I'm going to explain how you can use those pieces of equipment once we get to the workout. But if I don't address like your piece of equipment specifically, maybe you're using a backpack or some kind of odd object, just let me know. Say, hey, Hudson, I'm using this. And I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to give you this to do instead, or I'm going to have you do it this way. Cool. So for those of you, if you are new, my name's Coach Hudson. Thank you for joining us so much at the CrossFit Humanity YouTube channel. So today is Wednesday. Wednesday is our core focus day for this little mini cycle. We are in week 2 of this mini cycle. So the core movements Monday is shoulders and chest. Wednesday is core. Friday is back and biceps, that kind of stuff. We're going to follow that kind of system for the next few weeks. And then once we finish up, we're going to retest some of the stuff we did a couple weeks ago. So we're going to be building up. Second week is a little spicier than the previous week. It's going to keep getting a little more challenging as the weeks go on. And then after we do our test week, we're going to kind of ramp down a little bit and cool off. But who's joining me today? Who's here at 8 a.m.? I'm dying. Who's here at 8 a.m. joining me to fitness? While you guys are checking in, I'm going to explain what we got going on. So for our strength portion, every minute for 10 minutes, minute 1, 8 side plank dips each side. It's followed by 8 V-ups. Next minute, 8 the other side, and then 8 V-ups. I'm going to raise the roof. So 10 minutes of that. Last week, I think we did the side plank crunches as well as some V-ups. The V-ups have gone up slightly in the amount that we're doing in total. And the side plank dips shouldn't be too bad because it's another oblique exercise, just like the side crunches from last week. So it shouldn't interfere with our V-ups too much, even though we are doing more of them. So we'll see how that goes. Then for our workouts, 5 rounds, 30 seconds of deadlifts, then a 30-second deadlift hold. Straight into 30 seconds of hang power cleans, followed with a 30-second front rack hold, and then you get 30 seconds of rest. So it's a total of, 2.5 minutes. Carry the one. About 12.5 minutes in total for today's workout. What up, Ken? Glad you're joining me, man. So today's workout's not going to be super long compared to like yesterday's workout. Yesterday's workout was 22 minutes, and I got time cap, but it was a good one. I loved it. Today's workout should be exciting. I'm pumped for it. So we're going to mobilize in a second. Once we're done mobilizing for our warm-up, we're doing 4 rounds, 10 upright rows, 8 bicep curls, 6 single leg RDLs. Nice and easy, something smooth. Today's not like super intense in the sense of like we're going really fast or you're doing a lot of reps today. So we should be able to just nicely warm up as we go through today's activities. So bring it to the flow. Let's do some stretching. All right. First thing we're going to do some scat push-ups. Shoulders might be a little bit beat up from yesterday. I just want to kind of get some range of motion in there, make sure they're not too stiff. So from here, push-up position, drop the shoulders back, press them forward. We're just going to do a few of them just to get the shoulders moving. So you start by pressing your shoulders down and opening your shoulder blades, and then bring them together. All right, from here, I'm going to have you drop to the floor. And then we're going to do or I don't know how you'd call them, up dogs. From here, push your chest up, get it as tall as you can, come back down, all the way back to the floor. You don't have to push yourself as high as possible right off the bat. You can kind of ease your body into it, especially if your back's a little tight. But this is a great way to help open up the core a little bit. My core is a little bit sore from all those plank holds yesterday, but it's not bad. Should be fine for some V-ups. All right, next, my fave, runner's lunge to hamstring stretch. Great for your hips and your hamstrings, but are going to be very, very crucial for all of the deadlifts we're doing today. So drive that hip towards your heel and then push the butt back, straighten out that leg. San Diego needs to make up its mind. It was like, for the couple weeks in quarantine, it was like rainy every day, and then last week it was like 90 degrees. And then in the morning now it's like super gloomy. Like, what is going on, San Diego? Is it spring or not? It's not June gloom just yet. What is it? May? Oh, May showers or May showers bring June flowers. How's it go? I don't know. All I know is I don't like a non-blue sky. Switch legs. Tomorrow's workout's gonna be pretty fun as well. Thursdays are typically the days that I just go slow and move. So if you want to join me for that, you can. Otherwise, if you want to rest tomorrow, I feel you. All right, next, laying on our back, iron crosses. Everyone loves these. Arms out to the side, lift them up, drop it over, keep those shoulders down. Don't let those shoulders come off. If you don't touch the floor, if you just only go to here, and you come right back up, that's okay. That way, you're still twisting from your lower half. You're still opening up your lumbar and stretching out your glutes. But if you lift that shoulder up, then you're no longer stretching that area. My left side is significantly tighter. It's easy for my right leg to touch the floor. My left is struggling. I need to do some more glute stretches. Yeah. All right. So let's go over these movements for the warm-up, and then we will get started. What's up, Steven? You're tired, man. I'm tired of you being tired. Knock it off, dude. Be energized. All right. What time did you go to sleep last night? We need a dumbbell. All right. So using whatever piece of equipment you have, first off, we have 10 upright rows. So I'm going to start for this first round having one hand on the dumbbell, other hand goes on top. I pull both my elbows high and outside. The hand that's under does a little more of the work, so I really feel it on my left shoulder. But the next round, I'll just switch which hand's on top, so my right arm gets a little more love that time. Next, we have 8 bicep curls. Boom, bam. I'm going to hold it like this. Think about just coming up, squeezing. If you have 2 dumbbells, you can use 2 dumbbells if you want, but as long as it's not too heavy. I'm going to use a 20-pound dumbbell for the warm-up. If you have like a 50, just use 1 dumbbell, or you could use a backpack, anything that's like not too heavy to where you're going in the warm-up. Warm-up should be slow and steady. And lastly, we have RDLs, 6 single leg RDLs each side. So from here, if you want, you can ditch the weight. You don't need a weight for the RDLs, but I'm going to balance on one leg, keep that knee soft so I'm not locking it out. It's going to stay bent. I'll kick my other leg back behind me, not fall over. Go down as low as I can comfortably, and come back up to standing. Let me try to find a flat spot on my ground. So you can alternate if you want. You can do all 6 on one side and then 6 the other side. Just make sure that back leg is staying straight and you're making a straight line from your heel towards your shoulder. If I'm doing this, significantly easier, and it's more so loading up my quad and putting a lot of weight in front of me versus making it equal and putting more weight on my hamstring. So every time, kick out, come back to standing, right back into the next one. Again, you don't have to use a weight if this is already challenging enough. Just focus on the balance and stability, and it'll get better as we do more of those. All right. We're doing 5 rounds, I think I said? 4 rounds, 4 rounds. So let me grab my timer. Boom. For time. We don't need a timer, it's just 4 rounds. I take it back. I'm so used to doing time stuff for the warm-up. All right. Once you are ready, go ahead and hit it. If you have any questions, let me know in the description, and I'll give you guys some other options. If you're watching this video in the future, email me. I can give you my phone number. That way I can give you guys instant feedback whenever you have questions on the workout. Ten of those, 8 curls. Yeah, so for me, if someone watches this later, they're watching in the future. Yeah, but if they're watching in the future, it's from the past. 6 RDLs each side. I'm just gonna do all 6 on one leg first. That's a tip I recommend. If you just keep that 1 foot planted and focusing on finding stability in the 1 foot versus having to readjust and find new stability every time, it makes it a little bit easier just to focus on that 1 leg first. And as I'm doing it, I'm pushing my toes down. I feel my full foot on the floor. I'm supporting that arch of my foot. So that way it's stable. I'm not just letting my foot just kind of go wherever it wants to go and kind of splay around. I always use that word. I don't know if that's the right word or not. But I don't want my foot just to be like, you know, mashed potatoes and just be all soft and loose. I want an uncooked potato for a foot. I want a hard potato foot. No give in this potato. All right, round 2. Right hand on top now. Whew. Don't forget, or I guess we haven't hasn't been mentioned yet, this Friday is first Friday of the month. So make sure you wear your humanity gear. Take a photo of you in the middle of the workout, after the workout, whatever, laying on your couch. But if you have your humanity shirt on, take a picture and send it to us. We'd love to see it and share it. Show everyone how strong our community is. Also, if you want to join me in a live Zoom class where I'll actually see you face to face and give you instant feedback in the middle of the workout, I won't be doing it. I'll be coaching you guys through it. Friday at 2:30 p.m. on live Zoom. It gets put out on the email on Sundays, so you guys can join me then. Otherwise, 8 a.m. class on Friday is still going to be happening, so I'll see you guys there if you want to do this instead, or whenever you do the workout. As long as you work out, that's cool with me. Starting on 3. Bicep curls. So, 2 things on Friday. Wear your humanity shirt, take a photo, send it to us. If you want to join me for the live video, at 2:30 p.m., that's happening too. Only go as low as you can on the RDLs, and don't think you have to get your hand like towards the floor or anything. Based off your mobility, based off your stability, based off your coordination, it'll determine how low you can go. And you don't have to go as low to still feel it. Some people are really, really flexible. They can get low and like touch the floor. They don't even feel a stretch at all. So if you're that kind of person, then you can go lower. But if you're not, if you just want it a little tighter, you don't have to go as low to still feel it. Last round. After we finish this warm-up, guys, I'm going to do one more stretch. I don't know what it is. Every time we do like RDLs or bent over rows, something like that, I always feel my upper back get really tight and a little tender. So I'm going to do a quick like 30-second stretch. You guys can join me if you want. Make sure that throughout your day, you guys are trying to be as conscious of your posture as you can. I know it's hard, and naturally it's like you want to, especially if you're on the couch, you just kind of want to fall apart on the couch and kind of just get all cozy. But when you are sitting, either on the couch, desk, dinner table, whatever, try to have your shoulders down and back as much as you can. Because right now we're sitting so much more than we used to. It's a lot easier to let that poor posture happen. And that poor posture can make a serious impact on how well you move throughout your day and in the workouts. So I always try to think, have a nice proud chest, even if it's just my fiance looking at me. I still gotta, show her what's up, say, hey, babe. So why you stand like that? I'm like, because posture. All right. So if you guys will join me for this one quick stretch really fast, you can. Otherwise, just take 30 seconds to grab some water and make sure you have some space for some V-ups. Let me ditch this shirt. Boom. Rainbow power. All right. Lay on your back. Bring your knee up and over. It doesn't have to touch the floor. What's going to happen here is I'm going to bring both my hands on the same side as that knee. I'm going to keep this hand low to the floor as I roll it around. Keep it low to the floor on the other side. Come back up and back to the center. I'm just going to do 4 each side. It's a really good thoracic stretch. It's one of my favorite ones recently. Four and then switch. So one leg straight, the other leg goes over the body, and it doesn't have to touch the floor. If you can't touch the floor, you're really mobile, good for you. I am not. Whew, okay. All right. So for today's strength portion, every minute for 10 minutes. We did the same format last Wednesday, every minute for 10. The last time it was just the same thing for 10 rounds, which was, it was 12 like plank crunches, side plank crunches, I want to say, and then 6 V-ups. Now we're bumping the V-ups to 8. So the V-ups can go up a little bit every time. The V-ups are one of the good exercises we can really, that are really one of the really challenging exercises we can still do at this time. So we're going to get better at these. If these get better, a lot of other core exercises, and it's going to really, a lot of other core exercises are going to get better. You're going to be better at toes to bar. You're going to be better at sit-ups and things like that. But if our core is really getting strong by doing more challenging core exercises, it's going to help pretty much everything we do. If you have a weak core, it limits the power you can produce from your other extremities. So if you have a weak core, you can't bench as much, you can't squat as much, you can't deadlift as much, you can't clean as much. So if your core, if you have that strong foundation in your center, then you can produce the power going through your body. Your core is the biggest like chain for letting your power go from one body part to the next. So today we're doing side plank crunches. We're doing 8 of them on one side. So I'm going to keep my hand up, drop my hips, and then bring my core a little bit past a straight line. So I'm dipping below a straight line. And I come up and try to really curl in that side. I'm not just doing this and going boop, boop, and just going to a straight line. I want to exaggerate and really crunch in that oblique. Once I do 8, I lay on the floor and I do 8 V-ups. Laying fully extended, I'm going to come up, touch my toes, try to come back down together, and do 8 of those. If that, you can always try out that first couple minutes and see how it goes. But if you know off the bat that you're thinking 8 and 8 in 1 minute is going to really tax you, cut it down. I would rather you do 6 and 6. Maybe you keep the 8 dips, but cut it down to 4 V-ups. Whatever you want to do, that's still going to give you at least like 20 seconds of rest before the next minute starts. Because if you're taking the whole minute, like the first minute of this EMOM, you're going to not make it towards the end. So it's going to get harder as you go through, obviously. Last time we did it, it was, I think it got spicy on like minute 6 for me. And it was definitely hard to still push those last few minutes. So if you need to, if you think you might need to, you can cut the reps down. If you get halfway through the EMOM and you're like, okay, now I'm starting to die, you can cut it down then. Just do whatever you can to still get a break so you can still move for the whole 10 minutes and then not blow up and then you barely do one single V-up, okay? So I'm gonna grab my timer. You can grab yours too if you'd like. All right, so every minute for 10 minutes. All right, so 8 side plank crunches, 8 V-ups, and then rest the remainder of that minute. Again, if you need to cut down reps at any point, feel free to do that. That way you can keep moving throughout the EMOM and not die. No deaths. All right, here we go. Oops, I clicked on the ad. All right, starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Drop the hips, Curl them high. Okay. First one wasn't too bad. If you can't touch your toes, that's okay. You can touch your ankles, your shins, your knees, whatever. Allows you to get your back off the floor. That's the most crucial part, is that sit-up part of the V-up. Try to get your back off the floor. If that's still too challenging, you should like a straight leg sit-up. Just come here and just go, boom, throw yourself, and then touch your toes. Whatever gets your torso off the ground. All right, get ready, 8 seconds. Now 8 and 8 the other side. 3, 2, 1, and go. Whew. Okay, yeah, it's gonna get spicy soon. A quick tip I'm doing, or a quick tip to help you, is make sure that when you're going up on the V-up, you breathe out, you go, and you breathe in on the way down. So that's how I'm keeping my cadence in my breath. If you don't hold your breath, on the first few, on that very first minute, I noticed I was holding my breath for the first couple of reps. Don't do that. Make sure you're still breathing. You ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Ooh. I can't find a flat spot in my garage. Oh. 3 minutes down. I feel like the side crunches are way harder than the actual V-up. All right, right here's kind of flat. Just gotta stay on the edge. All right, 8 seconds. Which hand did I just do? I was facing you and I had that. I knew this arm, I think. No, it's that side. Whew. Okay, V-ups are hard too, for sure. Not just the crunches, the side dip crunches things. I'm not actually, the first couple reps, I was touching my toes, but now I'm also touching like mid-foot, like the tongue of my shoe. So reaching for my toes is a little too much for me. So I'm just cutting down the range of motion a little bit. But as far as you can reach consistently, just aim for that spot. Don't worry about how high or how low it is. Okay, now I'm doing this side, I think. All right, set 5, 10. Oh, that was only 5 reps. Whew. Okay, I need to stand. Stretch out my core a little bit. So 5 done, guys. 5 more to go. The beaches are open now. So if you want to go run on the beach with your mask on and look shredded, gotta hit these core exercises hard. 3, 2, 1, and go. On the side plank dips, crunches, thingies, you can stagger your feet like this if you want. That helps you out a little bit because balancing is definitely one of the harder parts of it. So if you feel like you can't just stay up, you can just stagger your feet and not have them on top of each other. That helps you get them done. Since the beaches are open up, I should buy a surfboard. Start working on my surfing skills. No, I don't have a surfer build. I'm too small and dense. I don't know if I just did the same side twice. I'm all over the place. I was right arm. Seven done, guys. 3 more. Okay, this side next. I'm just gonna lay this way so I'm already ready. I don't mess it up. Are you guys feeling this? It's not as bad as I thought, but it's still pretty bad. I thought I would be dying. I'm just having slow pain right now. All right, number 8. I'll probably film this tomorrow. Oh, ooh, no, that one was bad. Almost cramped. We got this, guys. It's only 2 more sets. We've already done 8, just 2 now. What is that? Just 20% left. We're done 80% of the work. We've already got a B on this EMOM. Try to get an A. Let's go. Just a little bit extra. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get that A plus. We got the A minus right now. We got 90. Get that 100%. We got this, y'all. I think I definitely messed up one of the sides. I think I did one of the sides twice, somewhere in the middle there. It's gonna have one shredded oblique on one side, and it's gonna be all flabby. Just kidding. They're gonna be both flabby. Any side because so much junk. 3, 2, 1, and go. We did it! A plus. Did it all 10 rounds. A plus. Psh, nice job. Take a second. Let's go over this workout. I'm gonna grab my dumbbells. Okie dokie. So, what we got going on for today? Again, it's 5 rounds, 30 seconds of deadlifts. So, with my weights staying nice and tall, you start the move by pushing hips back, just like those RDLs. So I push my butt back, knees are bent, I bring my chest towards the floor, keep my back flat, come back up, squeeze the butt. So at the bottom of the rep, I don't want my chest level with my hips like this. I want my butt a little bit lower. So I'm using a little more of my legs and less my back every single time. 30 reps there. 30 seconds there. Then a 30-second hold just like this. Take deep breaths, stay relaxed. As soon as 30 seconds up, we're doing 30 seconds of hang power cleans. Boom. You can go inside the legs, you can go outside the legs, whichever is most comfortable. Just make sure you finish with your elbows in front of each rep. So it looks like this. Once you finish the 30 seconds of hang power cleans, 30-second front rack hold here. Hold for once 30 seconds up, set it down, rest for 30, okay? So the goal is get as many reps as you can of the deadlifts and the hang power cleans. And that's it for today. So if you have one dumbbell, I would just do every 15 seconds for the reps, but then just hold on one side for the entire 30 seconds for the hold. So if you're doing deadlifts, it'll look like this. You're gonna have your clock going. You do 15 here. Once 15 hits, boom. 15 here, then 30-second hold. After that, 15 seconds here, boom, 15 seconds here, hold for 30, and then rest. And just make sure the next round, you're switching which arm is doing the hold. I would make sure that your weak arm is doing the holds to start. So your weak arm is gonna do 3 sets, and your strong arm is gonna do 2 sets. So just to even them out a little bit. Even though it's an odd number, it's gonna, one side's always weaker. So if you just give that arm a little more attention, your strong arm can get a break and your weak arm can catch up. So Steven, do you still only have a backpack? Ken, what do you use in a backpack, or do you have dumbbells or a barbell? Also, if you haven't liked this video yet, please make sure you leave a like. I really need to paint that little corner over there. This all looks so much nicer, but this looks not so nice. Backpack life? Bro, you gotta find some dumbbells, man. You gotta be on it with those websites. So if you, how heavy is your backpack? Like 20 pounds? If you have something extra you can load up in your backpack to make it heavier, do that. Otherwise, you're just gonna go like a jackrabbit for the whole 2 minutes. Ken's got dumbbells now, cool. So Steven, for you, you're just gonna go like a bat out of hell. For your backpack, boom, 1, 2. How many reps? I want you to try to get 30 reps in 30 seconds, pretty much, and then just hold. To make it harder, just don't squeeze the backpack. Just hold it like you're holding like a tray. Hold it like that. And then for the hang power cleans, I want you to do strict curls for 30 seconds, and then hold here, holding like a tray again underneath you, so it's not allowing you to just kind of like keep it stacked on top of you. You have to stay active in that position, okay? No other questions? If not, we're gonna start in about 20 seconds, you guys. Try to get a good angle for y'all. Cool. Yeah, so if you're using a backpack, if you're backpack life like Steven, you're trying to get 30 deadlifts in 30 seconds, but not bending at the back, keeping that back flat as you come down. Then a 30-second tray hold, a low tray hold. 30 seconds of bicep curls, 30 seconds of a high tray hold. So you're not actually squeezing it during the holds, so that way you're actually just having to stay active. Versus if you can kind of squeeze it, you can kind of just hold it here and keep it really passive. I don't want that. All right, there's no questions. So I'm gonna start, so it's 5 rounds, 5 stations, you include the rest of 30 seconds. So I'm going to make an EMOM every 30 seconds for a total of 25 sets. Yeah, that's what I want. So 12 and a half minutes. Perfect. All right, you guys. If you're watching this in my future or your past, I don't know, shoot me an email at Hudson CrossFit Humanity real quick, and I'll give you my number if you don't have it already, and I can give you guys more feedback on what I want you to do if you have another odd object I'm not sure how to use. Otherwise, let's get this party started, y'all. So, starting at 30 seconds of deadlifts. Make sure every time you're pushing the butt back and the shoulders stay slightly above those hips. At no point should your back should go lower or level with your hips. Start by pushing the butt back. Last second, drop the hips to finish out that rep. Here we go, you guys. 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. and hold. So the goal is to go straight from here into the hang power cleans. Again, you can do the hang power cleans from the outside of the legs, the inside of the legs, but when you are doing them, make sure you're using your hips still. Just like a regular hang clean with a bar, I load my hips up and then I pop every time. So it'll look like this. Get ready, 3, 2, 1, go. And hold. I want you to keep your wrists underneath the weight. So don't rest the dumbbells on your shoulders and put your hands on top. Keep my hands under so the pressure is in my arms. About 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 30 seconds of rest, guys. We're going right back up. So what I mean by that is, for the hold, is you're not doing this. Resting on top of my hand on top like this, keeping underneath the entire time. Going again in 14. Try to get as many reps you did the last time. I got 23 deadlifts and 15 hang power cleans. 3, 2, 1, and go. Ooh, my grip is already really tired. I might, after this, I'm gonna sit them down during my hang power cleans. So it'll be, what's what I'm looking for? It'll be problematic for me because I also want to get reps during that time, but my forearms are blowing up and I don't want to get too fatigued too soon. So 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. And hold. I got only 10 that round. My forearms are already blown up. Halfway. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Yeah, so if you want to rest during the 30 seconds where you're supposed to be gaining reps, that's okay because that's what your score, that's what's basing your score. But if you rest during the holds are meant to fatigue your grip. So don't rest there and then try to go back and bang out reps. The holds are mandatory. Fight for those 30 seconds. If you got a break during your working rep sets, do that. Like how I did. 3, 2, 1, and we're going. I'm gonna take another second. hold. Oh, even just these 35, my grip is blown. I'm definitely gonna set him down after the hold again. Oh. 10 seconds. Three, two, one, and rest. Oh. Or not rest, sorry. You're doing hang power cleans if you're up for it. Oh, I'm doing deadlifts. Dang it. I'm going to count that as a 0. I'm so dumb. I'm doing deadlifts again. It's a 0 for me. Five, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now we're resting. All right, so that was 3 rounds, guys. We got 2 more. So that time I got 18 deadlifts and then 0 hang power cleans. If you're holding on the whole time, you're a savage. I am not, therefore I am dying. 10 seconds. I'm gonna try to go the whole deadlifts, do the hold, and then rest for a second, do the hang power cleans. 3, 2, 1, and go. Also, if you haven't seen me doing it, just one head of the dumbbell touches the floor. Don't let both heads touch. So angle them down a little bit. And hold. Oh my gosh. How this is painful. This is much harder than I thought it was going to be. Whoa. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Hang power cleans. Oh. And we're holding. I am in agony right now. My forearm's like going to explode. Owie. Owie, owie, owie. Just past halfway. Even the front rack is harder than I anticipated. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh. Hop into this forearm stretch really quick. Oh. The inside of my forearms are killing. Last round, guys. Five, 3, 2, 1, and go. Take a second. Keep those shoulders back. And squeeze your butt at the top. Hold. 10 seconds. Oh. 5, 3, 2, 1. Hang power cleans. Oh, man. And hold. Last 30 seconds and we're done. Even this front rack hold is horrible. Halfway. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh. All right, down my reps before I forget. Nice job, you guys. I'm very curious to know what you guys got and what weight you use and that kind of stuff. So put them in the comments. Also submit your scores on WOD and plug it in my scores there so we can see how we all do. So kind of keep some kind of a little bit of competitive accountability with one another. So we're going right into stretches because my forearms are blown up and I want to give them some TLC. So bring it to the floor. Have your fingers pointed back towards your knees. Slowly just rock forward and back. Don't put too much strain on your forearms at once, just enough to feel a stretch. I used 35 pounds and I was still wrecked. Keep going, keep going. £30-pound backpack, 53-pound kettlebell kava. Jeez, man. I can't imagine. Oh, that was rough. That was good. It wasn't as like sweaty and breathing super sporadic the other workouts this week. It's a good little contrast, but still, that burned my arms real bad. Maybe I should have made them 20 seconds each. That would have been better. Or had a rest in between. The deadlift hold and the hang power clean. So 30 on, 30 on, rest. 30 on, 30 on, rest. That'd been good. All right, now just a few more seconds here. I want you to have your palms facing up now. Fingers still pointing towards your knees. Same thing. Try to keep your elbows locked out as you do it. Rock forward and back. Just a few seconds here, like 10 seconds here. We'll retest them like that in the near future. We'll retest it, but we'll make the movements a little bit different and we'll add a rest in between. Maybe next time we'll do front squats and push press. So 30 seconds, or we'll do I'll do 30 seconds still. All right, first, before I get too into my programming mind, let's flip it over. So now you're on your butt. Grab your foot and your knee, pull it in towards your chest. If you like pigeon stretch more, you can do pigeon stretch, whatever is allowing you to hit your glutes. I think maybe next time we'll do 30 seconds of front squats, 30 second front rack hold, and then 30 seconds of rest. Then we'll do 30 seconds of push press, 30 seconds of overhead hold, 30 seconds rest. We'll see. But overhead would be a lot more challenging of a hold. Even the front rack was spicy this time. Maybe we'll do 20-20, 40 seconds of rest, 20-20, 40 seconds of rest. I don't know. I'm going to brainstorm. I'll get back to you guys. Expect that structure to come back soon. That layout of a workout. So in this stretch, the goal is try to get your shin towards your torso as much as you can. So I'm not just pulling on my knee, I'm pulling on my foot and trying to get this leg in. I don't want to pull any extra torque on my knee though. So if you feel it in your knee, you can back off this foot and just focus on hugging this knee a little bit more. But I like to pull this knee as well. I feel like I feel it more that way. But I feel it right here in my booty. I go and switch. Hug that knee, hug that foot. Feel it in the butt. Yeah, what is up with this weather? I don't like it. I put up my pool because it was 90 degrees, and the first day we had it up, it was awesome. So refreshing. And then we tried it yesterday, but it was only like 80. The water was pretty cold, and it wasn't as enjoyable. We need 90-degree weather now, every day. Or at least 85. 80 to 85 is good, but not this. What is this going on right now? I don't like it. Hopefully, if you're watching this in my future, I think, it's sunny outside. All right, next, we're gonna do child's pose, you guys, which is where you bring your butt towards your heels and then drop your chest down towards the floor, rounding your lower back. This will be a shorter stretch. All right, next, upright lunge to get those hips. 90-90, squeeze the butt, push the hips through, squeeze those abs, build the front of that hip after all that hinging. Yeah, 30 seconds. Getting through those 30 seconds of the holds were just so nasty. Oh, so a lot of things happens on Friday. Friday is First Friday, so make sure you guys wear your humanity gear, take a picture, and send it to us on some kind of social media somewhere, either on the Facebook group or you can put it on your story. You just tag us in it. Tuesday or Friday at 2:30, I'll be doing a live Zoom class. If you want to join me then to do it, the workout we're going to have programmed on Friday. If not, if you want to join me for the 8 a.m. class, that's cool too. And then lastly, we have happy hour at 7 p.m. on Friday as well. Switch legs. So lots of things that happen on Friday. After this stretch, if there's anything else you guys need from me, let me know. I'm here for you. Thanks for joining me, Steven. Thanks for joining me, Kava. Thanks for joining me, Ken. I appreciate it. If you're watching this video later, I highly recommend you guys join us for the 8 a.m. It's fun. You know, it's a good time. I like talking to you guys. If not, whatever you can work out, it's cool with me. All right. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Sore from the lunges yesterday? Yesterday was a lot of lunges. Yesterday was good. No more lunges. Don't worry, no more lunges. Make sure you guys stretch today, your legs though, because there might be thrusters tomorrow. You've been warned. There's thrusters tomorrow. So make sure your legs feel good for those. Not a crazy amount, but there will be some. So you worked out your glutes, you worked out your hamstrings, you worked out your low back, you worked out your biceps, all the hang power cleans. You worked out your front of your shoulder, holding that weight in the front rack. Just doing this, you can feel your front of your delt turn on. A lot of different things. Just definitely the grip is the one that you felt the most. Yeah, that workout pretty much did everything but like your chest and not much core, a little bit of core. We did core in the strength anyways. So a little bit of everything. All right. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. It's going to be a good workout. I warned you to thrusters tomorrow, so make sure you stretch out your legs if you haven't, or if your legs are super, super sore. Join Stephanie for her yoga class at noon. If you don't want to join her at noon, you can do it whenever, before you go to bed, early in the morning, anytime. She has all her videos up on the YouTube channel as well. So thanks, Kava. Thanks, Ken. Thanks, Steven. I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Drink lots of water. Take naps. Eat healthy. Yeah. Take care of yourself.